Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zahra Bizak. You may be wondering why I blame United Arab Emirates for this, the harassment and all. किसी की मजाल नहीं है इधर यूएई में कि इमाराती मुस्लिम या इवन एक्सपैक्ट्स को जो ऐसी चीज़ें नहीं करता है जो सच बोलता है लेकिन कोई सच सुनने के लिए तैयार नहीं है मुसलमान कुछ ऐसे हैं और उनको फिर ये यूएई पुलिस सब हमें हमें कुछ प्रोटेक्शन नहीं है हम अकेले यहाँ कर रहे हैं और तबीयत भी ठीक नहीं है तो हमारी not feeling well. So unfortunately, my mother tongue is not English. I wanted to seek refuge in some European countries, especially Britain, because I wouldn't feel so homesick there from a UAE country, Muslim being in this Muslim country, having no backing of my UAE, whereas my dushman enemies in the UAE, even though they don't really practice their Islam properly, the enemies I've known who spoiled my birthday and all this. And even my father, who has been a Shia, went into gambling, Tawaf. When he married my mother, early years, he used to go to Tawaf till 1987 even. He married a Tawaf. He had a nikah with a Tawaf. So this, you see, then nothing against them, but we who are telling the truth, exposing Islam, because it is hazardous, I feel, for the people. And my search for the truth will go on, and my exposing against Islam will go on. So these people, I don't know where they're coming from, they're agitating and aggravating me, and then saying I'm not lying, and gaslighting me. They're not true Bharatis. I want to expose them too. So this thorn has come in my way, and that's why I blame it. You see, an Indian and a Pakistani can go have alcohol, sleep around in Dubai, prostitutes, go to prostitutes. There are many cards on the floor. You can see many prostitutes in Dubai. But who doesn't have any protection, any backing? Anyone who comes here with the backing support, they, either give them, they can give them money. They won't allow people to support me here. I hardly have any support here. So I blame the UAE leaders, sheikhs, also. And you see, I'm not the kind of person who will suck up to or take wastas and all this. I speak the truth and I will speak the truth. Even if they execute me here. Honesty. I need to live an honest life. And what is this Indian Muslim? You see, he came to distract me. He's a liar, right? And even UAE leaders, either they kill me, they can't stop me. I will speak the truth until I'm alive, until they've not killed me, executed me, and I will be honest. I want to help my Muslims, whoever is interested in this, right? So, this. You see here, his first, what they do is like you have to, like I went to Ghalib Kamal, like first agree with them and then how to convince them. I'm not here to convince you, right? Now he's removed his, thank God, his despicable, but I have taken screenshots which are in my other tab on this Phoenix. You see what these people, I can just read it out to you here, right? So the UAE, a Muslim country, so I've even gone against what on Twitter, chief. He's an ex-chief officer, I think, police officer of UAE. He first gave Umar bin Khattab's. It's not about religion, right? First giving Zai Khalfan. I put a comment there against his his post on Twitter that Hamas attacked Israel first, and you're saying Palestine first. You're giving no, but I just said Hamas attacked Israel first. So who's the terrorist? Who's the aggressor? Right? And so this person here, I don't want to read out his comments. So they will take my weakness. You see, these Muslims, they're going to look, take my weakness. Strife is Phoenix J1299 and changing their names. And now he comes as Phoenix J. I've banned him from my live stream. Strife is, I've banned him from my live stream, so you can't see his comments anymore, even the old ones, I guess. Strife is different and pursuit is different. Hindus in India pursue perfection, says Phoenix J1299 here. Strife takes discipline, self-control. How many of you Muslims from the Arab side have self-control? You can have so many concubines, mistresses, right? Because your Prophet Muhammad had. What's self-control? After they pray, they give charity, everything, but women? One thing Arab Muslims cannot stay away from is beautiful women. Determination, etc. That's lacking with most Hindus in India. There are some good things about Indians. They marry one and they're faithful to one. This is their dharma. And they also worship, this is their dharma, to see their wife, one and only wife, as a Devi. And the wife sees her husband as a Deva, worships him. After God, of course. This is the way to revere, respect, honor each other in the sacred knot, sacred matrimony. What has your Prophet given you? Contract of sexual intercourse. Nikah means that. So please don't get, they take, these Muslims are now, they're very cunning, intelligent and sly now. There are some great things about India. Mughals came and tried to finish the morale. Can you imagine the rishis, scientists, like, Mughals burnt their libraries. 3,000 books of ancient books. It's a miracle that some have survived. What has survived? What has survived? Little bit of that, so much. So if a Muslim comes like this, I do suspect foul play, right? And I appeal to the sheikhs, but they won't listen to me. The Muslims, you see, and this is against their religion. You see how unjust. I'm the one who has the intention to help Muslims. As I go on, very, very honest, very vulnerable. I become vulnerable, everything. I'm not boasting, it's just a fact. These men can come here. Another thing is that I've seen these, women who were against my family, me, my mother, what they did in London and what they've done. These people are thriving. They're the ones thriving in Dubai and America with the Punjabi husband and all this, and enjoying themselves. Shia from my father's community. Their mother was Irani, married to my father's community. I was told that their father, but anyways, but I like the father more than the mother, Irani mother, terrible. She prostituted her youngest daughter here in Dubai and herself. That's what I was told. I inquired, interrogated, and found out for sure that I couldn't believe it. A mother prostituting her youngest daughter. And they are thriving. An Indian Muslim has married her. I found out because he's my cousin Sadiq's friend. Also, I think he approached me on Facebook first. First, he approached me if I would marry him and all this, and then he went and married the youngest daughter of that Iranian, now Emirati, because her husbands are Emiratis. Her ex-husband was an Emirati too. Now, I blame the leaders of UAE, United Arab Emirates. What kind of thing is this? Truth, honesty has been trampled upon, crushed. What is this money for? What is this? Okay, I'm very grateful, but, better that I was then, just gone case, poor, and they must have trampled upon me and gone case in Pakistan. I mean, look at his audacity, boldness, his 3 hours with this son of a foul, sick man. So you see how they've enforced my case, like, telling you I'm Radharani. No, I am. Love is the only thing that can set you free. And, that love, not the crush that I had on the cousin or anything in my earlier life. They duped me at a very young age. My cousin used me and they deceived me, deceiving a young girl. These Emiratis, father's side relatives, used to come to London when we were living there in my childhood. Rich Emiratis. My mother was Pakistani, middle class. They had inheritance, but it was taken away. Her father's inheritance was taken away. Family inheritance problem again, relatives. So this but then they were middle class, and then all that Pakistani, So what value does what value is a Pakistani? And on top of that, in Pakistan, we have regional problems, divisions, Punjabi. I'm a Punjabi and I'm better. I don't know why they think they are better. What is this? Very selfish. They even took the right of Ahmed Ali Chagla, right? My mother's relative. I mean, they didn't give him that. They took the right of my mother's other relative, Aqil. He was a great architect. So this way, now surviving on UAE financial help, welfare. And this is what I get. Yeah, and these people, like I could have, God forbid, I don't want to be a prostitute. I don't want Lamborghinis and watches and jewelry and all this. You see? And I will not sell myself. And this is the UAE, Muslim country, right? I have no backing. Men come here with cheapsters, liars. No Emirati. I don't have a friend here that will give me that backing, support that I need for my personal, my condition also. I don't want to spend my life going to a psychologist when I know who has. Even these people, they said my mother, against my mother. And you know what happened? Their sister went insane, bipolar. God told me I'm going to uh, make your enemy go insane. And I was like, no, but don't bring her. And she will come to in your house. I said, no, 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 I don't want to do that. I mean, I don't want her. And another one is my father who didn't back. I have no backing. And an Emirati. Now you see what happens is my mother, we couldn't speak in Arabic. I never learned Arabic. I was living in Karachi like a Pakistani. So for passport, rely on these people, this family. Come to Dubai and all this. And only man can go there to the office, Sharjah and all this. A woman cannot go there. Before, we didn't even, never saw the face of the passport office. And you know, my great grandfather, I was told he was not he, he would not be a chamcha. He never sucked up to sheikhs or anything. Not that I'm very it's just that we don't take favors and all this. My great grandfather was very simple himself, but he did get us we did get a passport from Sharjah, UAE passport, and all this, and born in Sharjah. He wrote, right? That they had it in, they just wrote it, right? Now, I don't know Arabic or anything. And these cheapsters, they can lie through their teeth, come here, because they feel they have, these are liars, these are cheaters. Cheaters survived. You know, this Emirati, my cousin told me when they had a fight with me, sisters, on my birthday, they spoiled. What happened is my grandfather was in India, came to Dubai. Guess what he saw his daughter-in-law doing, and she's the eldest sister. She wanted to put the blame on the Filipino maid here in Dubai. Now they had come from London to Dubai. They shifted for good. So my grandfather, who had come for vacations to Dubai and he was an Emirati. The poor Filipino. So my cousin told me, don't worry about it, because I know you are on the right. And he was like, when he was younger, but I don't know later on, but younger, he was always on the justice thing. So thank God we had from our family, my father's family, someone, but okay. So, but very few liked him in this family too, and called him mad and this and that, right? But this cousin of mine, his his uh, his mother is the eldest daughter-in-law of my grandmother. Daughter-in-law of my late grandmother, right? My father's. So, eldest. So, my cousin told me, don't worry, you know what? When Big Daddy came from India, he went to their house, saw from the kitchen that this one was putting the maid, putting her her necklace under the fridge, and then she put it on the maid, Filipino maid. That the Filipino maid wanted to steal her jewelry. Later on, my grandfather saw the whole scene, that she came into the kitchen, slipped her necklace under the, what do you call it, fridge, and blamed it. So, and then my grandfather called his other grandchild, right? That's my cousin who told me that this is what happened. Don't worry, I know these people. And even Big Daddy knows. When he was alive, this is like after my 1980s, somewhere, late 1980s. They get away. Emirati. The poor maids up, And we don't complain since childhood because, for this cruel family, we've always kept our mouths shut and always got angry for, at the slightest, like highly strung, this and that. We haven't actually, no one has we don't have that elder, wise, sensible, just elder to make us sit and, so we didn't, my great-grandfather died in 1972 somewhere, the Emirati grandfather from my father's side. Not my mother's side, yeah? My mother's side is not Emirati, Pakistani, Khoja Sindhi. So, me and this younger cousin, we get into trouble because we're always like high. We get angry if our uncles, taunt us, or this one, or they're making fun of my father in a gathering. So on the wrong things, like we overreact, or maybe it's slight. This is like, for us, it's like, now we've had enough. So we get into trouble. And then we had another, so the best part was when Muhammad Jawad's Haji Habib's eldest sons, Emirati, from my father's community, because they're Luwatis, so married. So the Muhammad Jawad's daughters and the Irani wife he had. And guess what? To him also, I know my aunt my mother's sister got married to this family that's from my father's community, and Muhammad Jawad was married to this lady, his cousin first, and she was not having female. She was having daughters and a son, so he left her for this woman, this Iranian, and she never gave him this Iranian woman. She also has daughters. Never gave him son, but the lady cousin he left for this Iranian. He said, no, I want a son. So his first wife, his cousin, told him, don't leave, I'm pregnant. This time it might be a son. Guess what? She had a son. And a wonderful lady, I've been to their house because my aunt is there. In their house, right? Married to one of the brother's sons, in that house. So, the second wife he married never had a son, all daughters. And the first wife was great. My aunt, another aunt who used to go to Dubai to meet her sister, and we'd go to their place. Her daughters are great. The only problem is with this Iranian and her daughters. Terrible. Now she's an Emirati and all this because of her husband. So, but one day, I'm waiting because they बहुत सुन करते हैं बहुत in London also, ransacking my luggage, draining my mother's, or she stole my mother's stock of pills and threw them and all this. She used to come there to that room. And she didn't want us to be there even for vacations. So I have to bring my story out, and whether I get fined or whatever, they bring the case, and yeah, they can even, because they have, excuse me, they have vast, um, you know, they used to get free tickets, VVIP, and all this. So the daughters also, these Iranian, like origin, money, 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 after the money. And then there's this other from the Gokul family, Ruqayya, Abbas Gokul's wife. I don't know. I have many enemies. And they used that. So they used my American school, Ruqayya Abbas Gokul. I wonder when the true Kalki will come and fight the evil that's like intricately woven into our societies, families, and and how we can get these, like, I've made this Facebook page, Sahara. When this happened, I was like waiting for Imam Mehdi. So I thought Imam Mehdi intricately like get into these people. The harm they've done up till today, and no one cares, but I doesn't mean that I'm not going to talk about it. There are people out there suffering, right? And I'm going to talk Sahara Sojourn. So all the stuff, any friend you feel, we have forgiven, let them use us, this and that. But this time, and it's about, so every time Facebook changes and my about thing, my message here on the group, Sahara/Sojourn group, Facebook group, it goes away. And then I've forgotten what I've said, what I've written about this group, right? It's like whoever does anything wrong to you now, please come out with it. We have social media, we have Facebook. Bring your case out. We can't trust anyone to help us, but at least we can talk about it and make people aware of it, and also make those shameless people realize that, they won't, I mean, at least they won't realize, but what we can do is we can talk about this, like when Yusuf Zedi, when Anand Kiran, they now using social media to get to me and seeing through inside and all this nonsense was going on. I thought now, and the way they put me like a heaviness and pressure on my body, oppressing me, making me go insane. My enemies here are going to enjoy it in the UAE. So you see, another call girl, her cousin told me, see if you pay, on the walls, the number and the name, and all this, God knows what I was told. So, she's married into a very good family. My friends, fathers, and also a relative of my cousin, called girls, Faryal, Shahnaz, Adat, Seaview Bay. Uh, their relative told me when they shifted from a big house in Defense to Seaview apartments. And they are very like they have the strength. And men after them, still perhaps after their figure and all that. And they use men. They use men. You see? Yeah, young girls here, like I was seeing an ad, massage parlor. I was playing a word blitz or what. So I was seeing an ad. I was like, my God, this Filipino. Is she Chinese or Filipino or what? She looks like a doll. Another one came up. Like these ads you can't control. Sometimes you have to watch them if there's a championship going on, a challenge. You have to watch it for 30 minutes. They're like dolls, young girls being used for sex. What do you think? I was told, what do you think these massage parlors are here for? Don't ever enter them. Don't go for the spa or any massage here in Dubai. Oh, so I could have been so stupid, not thinking, just, oh my, no, but I wouldn't allow anyone to, even at home, to press my legs or feet or anything, because, I don't like to trouble people. Anyways, but maybe, just maybe, I could have gone into these massage parlors and regretted it. They're not known, oh my God, what is this for? So they told me this is all prostitution and stuff going on. And so I've made this, I'm trying to look for Sahara surgeon about, you see, I can't find it because every year or so, fourth semester, every 6 months, no, the half, Facebook has been changing the rules here, I think, and so I can't know about. So please, life, don't, we forgive and forget, but this is how, corruption just grew and grew in Pakistan. And also covert Nazism and all this. Tsunami of covert Nazism. And also I blame the sheikhs now. So a price I will have to pay here. I'm all alone and I'm not feeling well. It is just not right to. But the sheikhs, you see, your Islam, they, even Zai Khalfan, the ex of police officer, chief police officer of Dubai, UAE, has supported Hamas. Palestinians for Palestinians, and Israel is doing wrong to them on Twitter. I said, but is Hamas this time is the terrorist group who attacked Israel? So with this general chat, give and get support request for admin, create a chat. No, the about is gone. I created this group in Pakistan when I was suffering. They had put such energy, bala, like qayamat ki bala, on me. I'm still suffering. No one to support me, and then we find. So they want to make me feel. They want to make me break my morale, and use my this madness that I'm not responsible for it. And look, they're reinstating this. So I appeal to the leaders, but they won't listen. Because for Israel, the ex-officer of police officer of UAE, he doesn't care, seems. He only cares for Palestinians. See, Islam comes, they won't see it. And they're using my what do you call it, my condition. Oh, that's why demons are attacking you. When did I say? I want to, in London when this psycho Lahori lawyer said, no, you need a goal and this, you should have 5 years ahead of you, make a goal. I said, no, I'm taking a day at a time, and because I didn't have the strength, even I had chronic fatigue and all this, and I said, no, my goal is God. And look at the way he's lying here. Please, and I gave him Dr. Deepak Chopra's, like he's trying to in a very sly manner, like first agree with them and then, start to first get them in. This is what these art, yeah, I know in Karachi also, first they try to emotionally get you. If they have something blackmailing, then they can blackmail you if they have something against you. But if they don't have something against you, then they can emotionally, like, yes, talk to us. We want you to be happy, and we want you to be like this, and But you know, you cannot give me the happiness. So they emotionally first they come, like honey trapping. You know what they're doing, the Muslims in India against the Hindu ladies, and then Parveen Udaipia was, what's her last name? Sorry if I haven't. This is how they do it. First, they're very good. Yes, you can definitely, of course, go against our Gita, criticize it openly, this and that, but you need to know. And then some, not too much, they don't give you too much of a thing. But then the other comment is like, you should not be biased about it, but think over it. And oh, it's very, very clever. So you see, the thing that goes on in India against the Indians, thank God, these people could not. Even my close male friend, I would not seek attention from him. Neither would I be, like he said, when he said that you needed someone. I said, no, I didn't need a friend. No one can make me forget Miss Tissa or take her place. But he said, no, but you needed a friend, right? I said, no, I didn't need a friend. And then his friend told me, Azim Madviwala, his friend told me that you're, what? In, you're, uh, you're leading, you've led him on. और रहम खा के हम ही मर जाते हैं, Like I was having sympathies for him. And telling him, go to college and this and that. Don't miss your college. Don't drink. Don't do this. Don't do that. Goodness, don't get wasted. But that his friend doesn't know, or I don't know what his friend was told. Yet I had this friend of mine. Even after that, because Ram, I wouldn't close the door because, Miss Desa had, and put the phone down. And if after he calls again, I have to pick the, my heart would not, I didn't have the heart to not reply to his another call. If I put it down, say, you are a botheration. And then I would apologize. And, like that. So, रहम खा के हम ही मर जाते हैं, right? have sympathies for others, care, so much care. Going out of my way to, like praying that his life, he will find someone, gets married. Now he is, so has children and wish him the best and want progress for him and that he goes and, does good in his life for his wife, loves his wife, of course his children, but his wife and all this. So, रहम खा के हम मर जाते हैं. And I never wished ill for anyone, not even my enemies. I would bless them. But once God stopped me and said, in an intuitive manner, not voices coming like they started in year 2000, but before that, when I was in college, because God had blessed me, and I was listening to Patti LaBelle's songs, like "When You're Blessed, Feels Like Heaven, Pass It On." So I would, the first time, what I felt, I don't want to say, praying that may my enemies be happy in their life, God bless them. Anyone I've hurt, I should, go and apologize to, even if it's my youngest sister. But but then again the cycle. Then again go and apologize or ask her to come in my room and talk to her that I have this weakness, that this I can't take, like this is sorry, this is my weakness and all this. So please understand me, and so that I don't want to hurt you or harm you or anything like this. So this I did, and I'm like this. And look at these people. I'm sorry, I cannot take. My mother had to separate. She would wish that my father's family would go. The grandmother, our mother-in-law, was very uh, cruel, and the youngest daughter was not married. So they were very cruel with us. When my father would leave, behind my father's back. So since childhood, it's not it is physical actually. What she sent me, but another like very, but then I was a child, very young then. I was resilient, but it gets to you later on when you grow up. You have, yeah, it gets to you. So this, like Loy Macedo, thank God, Loy Macedo talks about it. This is the way I'm talking because I feel that there are people in real life not worth interacting with. They are criminals, corrupted people. Right? So don't blame, someone, Shivji also, I said, no, don't blame the Google search engine. It will give you what you are looking for. Now it's up to you or your phone or your tab or your computer to show whether this website is, valid or not, or it's a lie, it's a fake website and things like that. Now they have Play Store. You can download easier and safer. Download from Play Store. If you have an Android phone, smartphone. So this, but the life itself, like people, life can be very beautiful if the people were not corrupted, liars, and all that. So you see, I will again. How shall I? I'm so disturbed here. I have someone watching me and trying, like expressions. It's not my expression. I know that even they try to change my expressions. They try to make me say wrong things, make me say things, compel me. And this is I feel so much. I feel a lot of cruelty. I don't like to show it to people, but they enjoy this. They enjoy this. The enemy, of course, but I had to take the risk of coming here using social media. Another thing that's, sorry, it's just now, I just call them haramis. बेखैरत नाम पता नहीं माँ भी ऐसी I know, like I said, I know of a woman, a mother who gave her youngest daughter into prostitution. She was saved later on when they found out I was talking about it. It came out because of my condition. Otherwise, I didn't go running to my mother saying, oh, look what. Because my mother was against um, this, her younger, uh, what do you call it? Sister-in-law, sister-in-law? Sister-in-law meaning my mother's, my father's brother's wife. My mother said she will never forgive what this person has done to her. In London also, like what she did. And she wouldn't want us there, so they wanted my mother to, her condition to, what we had to go through is hell. Her condition to, when you have this, what you call it, withdrawal symptoms because you're on psychiatric medication and very high dosage, 50 mgs and all. So you can talk now, Phoenix Day. But now I don't bless my enemies. I say, God, you put your wrath on these people. इनको ऐसा कर दो, उठ नहीं सकेंगे. Cancer दे दो. Now I curse them. I've been overcome by evil. Well, you yourself said that. No, your mother. Find out what your mother said. You son of a wicked woman. शर्म नहीं आती है, माँ भी prostitute होगी, क्या होगी, pimp होगी. मुस्लिम माँ है लेकिन pimp. इधर भरवे और pimp, female and male pimps की कमी नहीं है. और यही बढ़ते हैं. I don't care if they go to the find me and all this, scare me, and they reach His Highness Sheikh Muhammad. Do what you like against me. My mind has been so disturbed by very small things not because I wanted it to be like this. Or recently also, so I was reluctant to come to Dubai. I don't trust anyone here. Of course in Pakistan also, but I think Pakistan, to have died in Pakistan would have been better than to be dependent on people we are scared of, like there's no freedom. We can't talk against the sheikhs or anything here, anyone. You could get fined. Very scary. Yeah, so in this, you have to be a hypocrite a little bit here. Like, you better be quiet, like you should not say anything, and this could come against me. They could execute me anytime. And the sheikhs will not like this at all or agree to it, that I talk against like this, they've never. Oh God, hello. I just want to go to my mother, home to my mother. But unfortunately, she liked Pakistan a lot. She preferred Pakistan. Take a break, I can't take it.